This is going to be a good one. Now, all of a sudden, they're against race changes, right? What about it was a fictional character? They were just doing this last week. Then I see this. And just to set the scene for you guys, Scarlett Johansson apparently said something along the lines of she should be able to play whoever the hell she wants to. Now, I believe she sort of backtracked a little bit on that, but there was no shortage of leftists going fucking insane at this. So this Nancy Wang person, who is a sociologist, she says, and then she's like, oh, but she feels entitled to take roles away from Asian, trans, and other underrepresented actors. Wait a minute. Stop. I thought you guys said that this was just a fictional character. Who cares, right? Who cares about all these race changes? It's just a fictional character. It's just a fictional character. Wait a minute. Now you're against race changes. Is that right? Is that right? And I'm seeing this being retweeted and all these people. These people are just so inconsistent. And remember, in my last video where I talked about the insult of race changes, I spoke on how you're wasting your time trying to argue with some of these types because they do exactly that, in which they'll consistently move the goalposts, right? I've said that, yes, race changing classic characters doesn't matter. Is stupid. It's needless. It's not necessary. It's dumb, right? So in a sense, I would agree with the overall, well, for different reasons, right? She's talking about underrepresented roles and all this dumb shit. I don't give a shit about any of that. I just think that the characters should be kept closely to who they were. So if they had been classically depicted as such, classically depict them as such. Or continue, if in the future, live action, TV adaptations, whatever, depict them as such. And then I make these videos, these motherfuckers be mad at me. Oh, racist, it's not about the, wait a minute, it's just a fictional character. What's the big deal? Now all of a sudden, because ScarJo, because she's white, more than likely. Oh, well, there's a problem. You can't do that. You can't do that. Oh, okay. So it's not about it's a fictional character anymore. Didn't I say that? If you go watch my videos, you'll hear it. I said that it was never about, it was a fictional character. They're just going to keep moving the goalposts. They'll go from it's a fictional character to, well, race is close to this character, even though it's not. And certainly in the sense of anime characters that she's depicted in the movie. Race wasn't really tied to that character either. Wasn't important to that character. Now all of a sudden, wait a minute, you can't do that. So that role should be filled by an Asian person. Which again, I'd agree. But I'm consistent in this matter. I don't justify other race changes. Now, when it comes to these other aspects in Disney movies and shit that aren't comic book related, I don't really speak on that because I don't really care, right? That's not my thing. I'm more about the comics. So to see people all up in arms about something she said, which again, I believe she sort of backtracked, it's quite comical because it's this playing out. Something that I've said, it's playing out. Because I've constantly said this, that they will consistently move this goalpost just to try to come out on top. It's not about being consistent on any matter. They just get upset when it's something that doesn't work out in the form that they, the way they want it to, right? And in this case, because it's white to another one, like I've said time and time again, if there's a classically non-white character that gets changed to a white character, they get upset. But when it's a classically white character getting changed to a non-white character, then it's a fictional character. Race is close to this. It's not the same because race isn't close to this character or something like that, right? So they keep moving that damn goalpost. It's not about being consistent. This is what I'm saying. You waste your time arguing with these fucking normies that are appeased by this dumb shit because they're not gonna be consistent. It's fucking funny, isn't it? Now they against race changes. Now there's a problem. Now they're taking roles away, right? Never mind all these damn redheads they keep getting changed. Jimmy Olsen, Iris West, Wally West. Never mind all of that. They talk about the roles that are being taken away from them. Who cares about that? Because race isn't close to the character. It doesn't matter. It's not of importance to the character. It's all about inconsistency all the time. But I just wanted to show that because I just thought it was hilarious. I do these videos. You can read some of my comments in the videos. People, oh, well, why? It's just a fictional character. Why would you even be mad and upset about this? Then they get upset at a race change. Go figure.